Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Into the Breach. New game. Did we not just unlock a squad? We didn't unlock a squad. We could, oh my god. Alright, I'll play as the Blitzkrieg. I actually genuinely hate them. So if you haven't seen the Blitzkrieg play, I mean, I thought I had played them in a video, but maybe not. I just unlocked them on my normal save, but I don't know. I played like half of the episodes on my fake save or my off-cam save for whatever reason. It doesn't matter, is the whole point. If you're still watching Into the Breach at this point, you got the canon better than I ever will. You got a lightning mech. He's just a superstar, except his lightning travels through your own units, which is okay because this unit right here, he's got a little extra armor, so he blocks 1 damage that comes out of the 2 damage from the whip. But you can hit your own bomb, you can hit your own... You can't hit your own buildings, but you know, on any mission where it's like, hey, protect the tanks, this guy's like, what if I instead vaporize them with a lightning whip? The hook mech mostly exists to reposition enemies to start with, or reposition himself for that matter, and to be a conduit to channel electricity. He sucks. He needs another weapon, I think, to be good. So after Island 1, hopefully. Boulder mech shoots a boulder, does 2 damage to an enemy, pushes all adjacent tiles, or pushes 2 adjacent tiles. And what's nice about him, I think, sure, we'll leave Lily Reed on the electric whip for now. What's nice about him is that the rock also conducts electricity, so it's really all about setting up these crazy combos where you do a bunch of damage with the electric whip. But it also sucks, because you will end up hurting yourself so frequently, in my opinion at least. Defend the artillery support. We're going to start slow here. So let's think about it. I apologize, by the way, I've given myself like a little bit of a speech impediment. I have some kind of canker sore in my mouth, and it makes me talk like Dustin from Stranger Things. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But if you're wondering, hey, when did NL start talking like this? Maybe you didn't even notice. It's like, trust me, I have this thing in my mouth, and every time I, like, say a word that has an L in it, it rubs against, like, my back molars and makes me want to die. Now, electric whip, hook mech, and let's put rock. Rock boy there kind of stinks, doesn't it? He can move 3 spaces. That's not that much. 1, 2, 3. We'd like him to be able to get all the way down here. So, how far can hook mech can only move 3? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's terrible. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I have played as these guys before. I really do hate them. Compared to the ice mech, they're so much worse. But we're gonna try regardless. Alright, so our artillery mech is probably going to be worthless this turn. We really want these perfect island bonuses so we can ball out of control, but no guarantees, right? So artillery mech just has to move. And then this guy, he could at least kill this guy right here. But if he can kill that guy, well, this guy's got a problem as well, doesn't he? Like, what if you hook this guy? Can't be done. Can't be done? It can only move more than 1 tile away, I assume. I gotta think about it. It seems like there's probably a full kill here. If there's not, there's another easy-ish play. Like, check this out. Artillery moves here, kills this thing. I know we're not being super methodical, but, you know, in my defense, it's the first floor. I'm just trying to see what I would do. Because, like, I want to hit you. I guess probably what I would think is, like, this works. Shoot a rock here. Push. No! You need that time pod, you idiot. What a terrible play. Okay, so I still like this. It takes care of the shield. I have so much HP. I might just crack you. I might just crack you. Go get the time pod. Kill this poor guy. Go here. Shoot here. Hey! I wish you didn't do that. If I do it like this... Yeah, sure. That's fine. I'd rather do damage to the unit with more HP, because, admittedly, our tank has HP. However... No, it also could have repaired, which would have been good, but it takes the same amount of damage from push damage, so... Yeah, there was probably a better play there, but this is fine. At least we got the time pod. We got a really good early start here. We should try not to get kills with the artillery if possible, because obviously it's suboptimal. Trying to see if there's any wombo combos. I will say, I do not see any wombo combos at the present moment. We could easily just whip this. It'll also destroy the rock, which doesn't really matter. Just thinking, like... Well, do we really... I think the answer is no, probably, but... Whip this guy. Kill the blast scion. And then, do that. Seems okay. We've only got 2 units coming out next turn. None of them are alpha units. Should be easy enough to kill. Yeah, I think we're probably in a safe-ish area here. So, again, it would be better if we could get, like, a multiple whip happening. And don't even get me started on the concept of a multiple nene. But we also do not need to. Like, move this guy away so he's not conducting electricity. And then rock mech just goes like that. It would be nice to get our tank to get a kill because, you know, obviously that's not the easiest thing in the world to do with a unit that literally does no damage. But, hey, I don't make the rules. One more turn left here. Really easy start, which is why I like starting on the first mission, because it just makes your life much simpler, I think. Again, I don't really want the, if possible at least, I don't really want the... electric mech to get the experience because our other mechs need the HP more. And there's the first step of a pretty okay... Excuse me, thank you, sir and madam. First step of a pretty good perfect island. It didn't take us 15 minutes to do mission 1 this time, so hey, would a dream come true. Plus, thanks to the time pod, we'll probably get extra power, maybe a pilot. Just extra power. Can you be made useful? You can give a unit a shield. More movement on the rock tank. I like being able to chain it through buildings as well. So I think I'm going to do that. Even though I think extra move on our boulder mech is probably our next most important. Alright, block Vec from spawning 3 times. I think probably here. Because it allows you, you can shoot from here, 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 or here with 3 moves. So you really get like a pretty nice spread. Probably could have phrased that better. Alright, kind of a rude maneuver, but consider... I think I got a game plan. I do want to block Vec from spawning, but I really want to kill the Blast Scion first, so something like this. Because then we're going to do something incredible. Hurt our own mech, but pick up 2 kills. This guy's going to go block a spawn. And it's almost like we've got our a situation that's vaguely reminiscent of our ice situation now, where we can just freeze enemies up on turn 1 by, well, in this case, not freezing them, but instead murdering them. But you get the general gist of it. Okay, I think I got another relatively easy play, honestly. Block spawn. Block spawn. Murder. You should repair. And then shoot a rock on top of this spawn, and that should block the spawn once. So we've only got to deal with one of these guys. I know right now you're going, why NL on Earth would you ever hate this squad? You're very lucky. I don't think I can get the kind of combo I want to get here. Something like this. And then really we can only block like this one. That's fine. I promise you, when we have any mission that's like, especially if we go to the robot island and it's like, defend the 1 HP robots, they're just gonna get in the way and we're gonna obliterate them. You guys have made a terrible mistake. That's the easiest kill of my life. Again, I don't know how we get our tank kills. We can mix around our pilot a little bit, I guess, if we wanted to, but it's working so well so far. There is a chance I may accidentally kill our own tank. I'd prefer not to. But it does kind of exist exclusively to conduct electricity right now, so maybe it should play to its strengths and just be essentially a big old lightning rod. Alright, so far so good. Storage vaults, defend the tanks. It's extremely bad. End with less than 4 mech damage and protect the coal plant. So these are both hard. Defend the tanks is hard because if an enemy stands next to a tank, we can't hit it with our whip. Less than 4 mech damage is also very difficult. This should be fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Because, I mean, we can always repair, but we are electrocuting ourselves and also trying to get as many, oh, beautiful. Trying to get as many, kills as possible, or as many spawn blocks as possible, I should say. So I think, there's, like, real potential for this to be a great turn. Really, I'm thinking, like, since our tank is kind of so bad. Oh, but I'd really rather you didn't get hit in the process. Hold up. We can easily do this and hit our tank once. Like, that's abundantly clear. I just would also like... Well, like, I could just murder you. If it's gonna take me a move to set you up, I might as well just ice you with the Rock Lord. My 2 cents. Like, we could do this. Crush him. I'd prefer not to be pushed. We should have done that shot first, except... No, I think it would have been fine to do it first. And then just end turn. It is going to give us some mech damage. Thankfully, we built the coal plants and this apartment building on concrete instead of reclaimed land. That would have been a disaster. Similarly, they won't even be, you know, don't even worry about bridge construction. There's no cataclysm. What a wonderful world. So, I mean, there's a... Okay, probably, I think, do something like this. No, you're stupid. You can't do that move. I've told you 1,000 times. You can do this move. It's not as good. Or is it way better now that I think about it? Because I'm also trying to... I mean, first off, very sorry about this one. If you live in these apartment buildings, cable service may be interrupted momentarily. But for this guy, I'm like, well, I could shoot a rock onto this thing and it would lead to your death, probably, but you're also going to die to the spawn block. I guess I'd rather do that because you're going to die immediately. So we have a blast scion. And then literally one other unit. And admittedly, the other unit, he's trying to do some funky stuff that I don't appreciate. But just tell you what, come over here. So far, this is actually like borderline easy mode. Or even more than borderline easy mode. I'm like, okay, I was getting too clever. My stupid brain, here's what I was thinking. Come over here, and then use your hook mech to hook yourself out, and then this guy dies and experience will be split. Yeah, but we do need levels on Rock Lord, so... kind of feel like this is not the worst idea on Earth. And really, this video so far is making me look like a darn liar. I said that the tank, or the electric lords are like the hardest mechs on Earth to use, and now we're just killing it with them. We're gonna go... Destroying the dam is actually really easy. I think we should go for this for some points. But I do want to see if we can get our resistance likelihood up as well. I don't actually think that's worth that much, but I think it's worth attempting. You know, if we, in theory, if we could get to like, you know, a 35, or even, I guess literally you could get to 40. If you can get to a 40% chance for resistance, that could be meaningful. Could be. I'll tell you right off the bat, electrocuting these guys seems like a really sweet idea, but I think we have to kill this guy first. Yeah, there we go. I was worried that, you know, due to attack order, it might not work out properly. And then, check this out. Do you really want to launch a rock at your own building? Probably not. Hey, do you really want to... No, this is a terrible move, you fool. It was like, I can block a spawn. Yeah, it's a really great idea, except for the fact that it leads to me, taking a bunch of damage for no reason, when instead, we could take no damage for no reason? Something, get over here. At least this way, this guy can hit the dam on the next turn when there's only one enemy to deal with. Well, I'll tell you what. Do something like this. Repair. Something like this. And something like this. It's an extremely basic turn. We're not destroying the dam yet because I want to see if maybe like some terrestrial enemies can be in dam radius and then just be killed. And that's exactly how it's gonna go right now. So I think I would really... Can I get... I cannot get over there. But you'd still be fine. Yeah. Okay, so check this out. You... Oh, but wait. Something like this. It only kills one enemy. It leaves a flying mech alive that I don't appreciate. I think we're going to choose not to block some spawns here. Just to make sure the flying mech is absolutely taken care of. This does, it actually breaks a spawn, so that's probably actually even better. And something like this. Repair yourself, please, in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. And we have two very, very basic enemies. And you know what happens to a scarab when it's struck by lightning? Same thing that happens to anything else. Well, technically, we do want to use the Rock Lord to get the kill, but I'm going to do that instead. Because it's much easier, and the cognitive load is lower, so ergo, I'm correct. Alright, so the two easiest conceivable points there. No! I was on a roll! Alright, Spider Leader is dangerous, except the fact that he has 1 HP spider eggs creates like an amazing potential conduit for success. So I actually kind of like spawning there, I think. And we'll see if this ends up being correct. We want to kill the Spider Leader. We have really excellent damage output. Okay, so all the spiders are dead. We could probably get the eggs killed as well. So I'm thinking... something like this. Block a spawn, kill an enemy. 1 egg might come out, okay? I'll give you that. And then... I am gonna hurt my own mech to make this happen. Wow, no, I'm not gonna hurt my own mech. I'm gonna murder my own mech to make this happen. I would advise against that particular strategy. So, similar game plan. I still really like it. And then honestly, you need to repair. Oh, that repaired the fire on the tile as well. I've probably learned that about 100 times, but... So we got 3 enemies because the spider egg is going to hatch. But this guy is literally dead in a hit, so... It would be nice to kill the spider eggs in the interim period, but I cannot guarantee that that will come to fruition. So I'll level with you. I immediately like this play yet again. Blocks a spawn, kills an enemy. It's kind of a dream come true. If only you could get here, you would be a wonderful asset. I think, though, instead... Well, there's gotta be a move that actually works here. Like, what if I go here? Oh, you still can't make it here, huh? You need to be flying. That would be a big help. Alright, well, your only real move then is, like... Hook the spider. The spider lord will die. Oh, we did get a level up, which is nice. We're gonna have, like... 4 enemies to deal with, but they're all gonna be 1 HP spiders. Oh, but with a blast scion, that's actually horrendous. So the blast scion has to go, and has to go first. I said has to go first. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. Because now I'm like, okay, what if you whip this building? Who dies first? Interesting question, wouldn't you say? What if you move? Can you go here? Yes. It's important because then... Right, he exploded in my face. Not a great move in hindsight. Life's good. And then, I don't know, Rock Lord. What's your game plan here? Sure. Seems fine. End turn real quick. We got a little quick jump. Dude, these are perfect opportunities for us to whip. They continue to be, and I'm not even going to discuss the opportunities of what happens if we nay-nay. So actually, I look like a fool, and this ended up being like the easiest interaction we've ever had for a first island. We're going to end turn real quick, and that's going to be a short, perfect island video with a promotion. +3 grid defense. That's a bad roll. Self-destruct. Nah. Gain +2 bonus experience per kill. That's actually not that good. But we could put it on our tank pilot, so I guess I'll go for that. And if he ever gets a kill, we'll be thrilled. We could always shuffle pilots as well. So let's spend a rep real quick. I actually don't think kickoff boosters is that good. All mechs gain +1 HP. That requires power and doesn't seem good. I'm taking the simplest, lamest approach ever. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Upset a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.